Throne of David and C.I. Scofield. A lot of Christians in America, no matter what denomination, other than Catholic or Orthodox, maybe like some, Protestants, Reformed, they deny that Jesus currently reigns from the throne of David in heaven. And when someone denies that, is they've been indoctrinated by the Scofield Reference Study Bible, which they, you bring this up to them, they probably won't even know what that is. But the fact is, that's exactly what they've been influenced by, whether they know it or not. They've been influenced by that. Until Christianity returns to the foundation, New Testament doctrine, which is that Jesus is king on the throne of David, don't work around them. The stakes are high. People just don't know it because they've been weaned on evangelicalism. It's amazing that it's evangelicalism, that poison is not just in the quote-unquote evangelical churches. It's all over, whether it's Hebrew Roots, Messianic, Baptist, Unitarian. The consistent thing with all these groups is denying the now reigning Davidic kingship of Christ. That's the consistent thing. Denying the now reigning Davidic kingship of Christ. The C.I. Scofield Reference Study Bible was the study Bible published in 1907 or 06. They got the ball rolling on that. You got the ball rolling. And it started snowballing. Church by church, seminary by seminary, missionary society by missionary society. Bible societies by Bible societies. What was the constant theme? That Christ is not currently sitting on the throne of David in heaven. That's the constant theme. Weaved throughout all of evangelicalism until the mid-1900s, when that became the predominant view. And that view seemed to be strengthened a little bit by, at least in the eyes of people that didn't know their scriptures, didn't know what traditional historic Christianity taught. They were, sorry man, it's not the company, it's the hour, as they say. So 1948, 47, 48, whatever year, modern day Israel's formed. And the evangelicals get excited because for them that's a generation now that they're going to get raptured out of here and all this stuff's going to happen. Well, um, 76 years later, no rapture. In fact, many failed promises, many failed rapture prophecies. Israel's it's a secular nation. No third temple, nothing. No Messiah, nothing. And so the evangelicals, the rapture cults are stand on the banks of the what do we do now river. Because there's only so many times you could predict the rapture to take place. It doesn't happen before you start to suffer incredible credibility issues. There's only so many times. The madness of this rapture theology and everything that comes along with it as a evangelical package was all rooted in the denial that Jesus sat on the throne of David when he ascended into heaven. And it was C.I. Scofield in his study Bible that wrote notes denying that Jesus sits on the throne of David, denying that the church is Israel and the kingdom. So when people espouse the view that Christ is not on the throne of David, all they're saying is we've been influenced by a gentleman by the name of C.I. Scofield. As Christians for time immemorial have believed that Jesus ascended to the throne of David in heaven. And what do you know? Like me might actually know what we're talking about because having the desire to study and know history and what the early church believed, and not only that, what the scriptures clearly tell us without an interpreter, without study notes. We should know the Davidic covenant. The lack of knowing, which is called ignorance, will not be an excuse when the time comes at the judgment seat of Christ, whether or not you believed in the gospel, which is rooted in Psalm 110. David prophesied of the resurrection of Christ. Jehovah said unto my Lord, sit down at my right hand and make thy enemies thy footstool of thy feet. Peter acknowledges this is a Davidic covenant fulfillment text applied to Jesus' resurrection. Jesus sitting on the throne of David. We'll be asked that. Anyways, have a great day.